In the dead of night, engines grind to a halt. Rails stretch silent across a sleeping nation. Workers stand defiant. Bayonets gleam under lantern light. This is no mere labor spat. This is the pulse of America stopping. For wages, for dignity, for the right to withhold sweat from a system that devours it. Federal unions, strikes that shook the ground. Congress, the reluctant referee. Or the iron fist. They built the laws that bound workers, broke the strikes that broke backs. From bloodied tracks in 1877 to fired controllers in 1981, this is the story of power, pulled from the people, handed to the halls of Washington, where commerce trumps cries, and the train always rolls on. Tonight, we ride those rails into the heart of rebellion. Before we begin, like and subscribe to help preserve these stories of courage.
Sparks on the Iron, the birth of labor fury, 1870s to 1894.
Pittsburgh, July 1877. Dawn burns, rage hotter than sun. Railroad men march out, 100,000. Baltimore to San Francisco. Pay gutted. Hunger bites. Pinkertons cock rifles. Chaos explodes. Cars flipped. Depots torched. Troops storm in. Federal, state. Bullets rip crowds. 26 fall. Blood stains ties. Nation stalls. Trains silent. Mail rots. Factories die. Hayes watches. Constitution demands, commerce sacred. Soldiers flood, strike shatters, embers glow. Unity forged in fire. 16 years on. Chicago, 1893. Eugene Debs rises, fireman turned leader, American Railway Union born. First industrial, all welcome. Skilled, unskilled, black, immigrant. Pullman, 1894. Model town. Facade cracks. Wages slashed. Rents iron. Workers revolt. ARU boycotts cars. Rails freeze nationwide. Sympathy surges. Debs roars. Act now. Cleveland strikes. Antitrust twisted. Injunctions reign. Marshals, troops, 5,000 boots. Shots echo. 13 dead. Debs chained. Pullman crushed. Pain exposed, boot revealed, seeds planted. Organization rises, rails pulse life. Block them, nation chokes. Congress murmurs, mediation hints. Workers rise, law learned, blade sharpened. Iron path opens, power or peril awaits.
Mediation's fragile shield and the 1920s push for peace, 1920-1926.
The Great War ends. 1918. Heroes return. Uniforms faded. Dreams deferred. Rail yards buzz. Wages lag. Inflation bites. Shopmen seethe. Vets don khakis. Pins of valor. Picket lines. We bled for this land. Now pay for its greed. Washington awakens. Congress acts. Railroad Labor Board. Mediation, not might. 9 members. Labor, management, public. neutral ground. Disputes here, strikes sidelined. Nation exhales, trains steady. Peace, phrase, 1922. Board cuts 10%. Shopmen revolt, 400,000 walk, largest yet. Pennsylvania to California. Vets chant, fought for freedom, now fair pay. Scabs hired, guards armed. Ohio troops fire. Maryland clashes, 4 dead, wounds countless. Board exposed, weak, no teeth. Fire spreads, commerce chokes. Congress reconvenes. Emergency. Talks stall. Bosses dig. Labor holds. Nation teeters. Esch Cummins 1920 extension. Crisis births 1926 Railway Labor Act. Landmark. Negotiation, good faith. Conferences, mediation, arbitration. Strikes delayed, not banned. 1932, Century Airlines. Pilots protest depression cuts. 1936, airlines fold in, same shield. Act double-edged. Commerce safe. Workers organize. Bargain. No yellow dogs, no blacklists. Unions grow, brotherhoods thrive. Tables claimed. Congress forces terms. Criminalize defiance. Velvet over iron. Mediation fragile. Crisis springs fist. Transition era. Force to structure. Resilience boardrooms. Rails hum. Tension coils. Spring awaits post-war storms. Labor learns law. Ally chain. Shield holds. Cracks show. Delayed trains. Conceded sense.
Post-war thunder, Truman's draft, and the 1946-1950 clashes.
World War II ends. 1945. Victory joy fades fast. Inflation surges 40%. Prices double. Wage controls lift. Railroad workers demand retro pay. They hauled victory, now claim share. Brotherhoods unite. Companies stonewall. May 23, 1946. 200,000 strike. Rails stop dead. Mail piles. Food rots. Factories idle. Economy gasps. Truman seizes under war powers. Drafts bill. Conscript strikers to army. Privates force work. House passes. Senate pauses. Threat breaks strike. Workers return bitter. Heroes face draft for demands. Wound deepens. 1950 Korea. Truman seizes again. Army engineers run schedules. Courts uphold. Flow resumes. Trust gone. Railway Act bends. Emergency boards fail. Recommendations ignored. Taft-Hartley, 1947, over veto. Bans boycotts. Cooling periods. Right to work.
Airwaves of defiance, the 1967 to 1982 sky-high battles.
Jet age dawns. 1960s. Controllers guide sky rivers. Radars strain. Planes stack. Delays danger. Demand pay parity. Modern gear. Reasonable hours. Management ignores. LBJ invokes act. Forces talks. Averts strike. Bitterness grows. Controllers feel disposable. 1967 threats, injunctions, crush walkouts. LBJ ends summer action. Fines threaten, return grudging. Not enemies, one says, treated as such. 1970 Nixon, sick out effective, crushed fast. Burnout epidemic, divorces rise, suicides whisper. Interventions routine, act management's tool. Cooling periods endless, boards toothless. Controllers form PATCO 1968, militant, Reagan endorsed 1980. Expect return favor. Demand 32-hour week, 10,000 raise, early retirement, equipment. Offer pennies. Talks fail. August 3, 1981. 13,000 walk. Towers empty. Skies close. Nation halts. Reagan waits 48 hours. Fires 11,359. Cites 1955 ban. Broke oath. Military scrambles. Supervisors double. Temps train. Flights cut 70%. Safety spikes.
Echoes on the horizon, the 1992-2022 legacy and unfinished rails.
1992 crisis hits. Unions reject contract. Wages stagnant. Health gutted. Strike vote passes. Bush Sr. faces shutdown. Congress emergency session. Railway Labor Act invoked. Terms imposed. Workers vote no. Law says yes. Fines loom. Jail threatens. Bitter return. Clinton calm. No major stoppages. Safety lapses. Fatigue rules ignored. Controllers age. Towers strain. Bush Jr. 9/11. Security trumps rights. Unions muted. Rail bills pass. Workers gain little. Obama hope. Minor scheduling fights. Airlines merge. Jobs vanish. Freight booms. Demand profit share. Settlements modest.